Hey guys, hey guys, thanks for stopping by. This is Sam with Final Expense. Today I have a live telesales close for you. So guys, before I begin, please, if you're liking this content, if you get value out of it, please share it. Let other agents know that this is something that you're getting value out of. Maybe it'll help some people. Like the video, that'll help me, that'll help the YouTube's algorithm show this content to more people. And then finally subscribe, that way you can get the latest videos that I update. So without further ado, I'm gonna put this call on, and that way you guys can see how it is to do a telesales close.
Hello.
Hi, Ray?
Yeah.
Ray, this is Sam. I'm giving you a call back with American Senior Assistance. Just calling in reference to the request put in online earlier this week about the Pennsylvania State-Regulated Final Expense Program. Now, Ray, I'm sure you're probably getting a lot of spam and robocall, but this is actually about the request you sent in. I just need to verify a couple of things. I see your date of birth here is perfect. When you had sent this out, Ray, were you doing this just for yourself or for a spouse as well?
Yeah, both of us.
Both of you? Okay. Is your spouse there right now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, Ray, due to the pandemic, doing everything over the phone, so that way we're all safe. It'll only take about 15 minutes, so if you want to go grab a pen, I can get this taken care of for you, and a piece of paper.
So
All right, go ahead.
Perfect. So, I noticed I see an email here. Okay. And this number that I'm calling you on, is this a cell phone? Or is this okay, perfect. So, can you receive text messages on this phone?
Yeah.
All right. The reason why I asked, Ray, is because due to security reasons, we are required to actually send you our credentials. So,
I just want to stop it right there, guys. I just want to say that there's going to be some dead air times where he's trying to get stuff. So I'm going to try to fast forward it through that time just to save on the video, make it shorter.
I'm able to text you that information. So I'm going to get it over to you in just a moment while I open up our text. And your last name is... Okay, the first thing I'm sending over to you, Ray, is my digital business card. That way you can put a face to the voice. And I just sent that over. Let me know when you get it.
Okay.
Guys, I want you to notice how slow my pace is, because these are seniors, and you don't want to talk fast. I've had agents tell me that they get hung up on. It might be, a lot of times you might be talking too fast.
A link.
No
You
link.
didn't even get anything? Did you get a link?
No link come through.
This is where I'm trying to just send him my information, and it's going to take a while.
Oh,
So
you didn't even
I'm going
get
to
the
fast
link?
forward it.
You sent in that request. Were you looking to replace some insurance that you have with something better, or were you looking to just add on to what you have?
Add on.
So, how long have you been kind of like thinking about this for?
About a month now I've been thinking about it.
Okay. And have you, besides me, have you talked to anybody? Has anybody gotten you any information?
No.
No? Okay. So, let me explain to you what it is that we do, Ray. I'm actually a state licensed broker with the state of Pennsylvania, and I'm able to pull up all the options that are available to you. I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's about 200 companies that are in the 200 insurance companies in the state of Pennsylvania. So we have access to all of them, and I can actually pull up any one of them. So instead of you talking to 20 different agents or 20 different people, spending your entire day trying to figure out all the right options, we can make it much easier for you just by dealing with one person. So Does that make any sense so far?
Yes.
So I'm obviously not going to show you like 100 different options, but what I am going to do is just ask you a few medical questions, and then just put your information into the system. That'll give me an idea of which company is most likely to accept you. And you know, I don't know if you know this, but most final expense plans or life insurance plans, they're not really something that you can just buy. You do have to qualify for it. So you won't actually be able to buy anything today. We need to get you through first, and you know, I'm going to do my best to get you with a company that fits your budget that will accept you. Okay?
Okay.
So, do you take any kind of medications? You or your wife?
Yes. Yes.
And what's your wife's name, by the way?
Rose.
Rose? So what kind of meds do you take?
Oh, you'd be better off asking what I don't take.
Okay, tell me what you're taking them for. The medication.
Blood pressure, heart, diabetes,
Okay.
pain in the knees and the legs,
Okay.
and I can't think of anything. What else?
We got heart, you're taking blood pressure, diabetes,
Diabetes.
pain. Let me just ask you some questions, maybe that can jog your memory. Have
Okay.
you, by the way, do you smoke?
No.
Okay. And have you had any surgeries in the last couple of years?
It's been probably 5 years since I had any surgery.
What was the last surgery you had?
A hernia repair, and there was something else. I can't remember what it was. I had gallbladder surgery a ways back.
We don't have to go any further if it's been 5 years. Did you say you don't smoke or you do?
I don't.
Okay. Any kind of like cancer in the past, any kind of strokes?
No.
Have you had anything that would improve circulation for your
Yeah, I had a stent put in.
stent? What was the last one?
That's been about 10 years ago.
Okay, so are you taking any blood thinners?
No.
That's my son, everybody.
I had a heart attack. I think it was 1996.
Okay, nothing after that?
No.
And when you mentioned you have heart problems, is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
What about diabetes? What do you take? Are you taking oral medication or insulin?
Both.
When did you start taking the diabetes? Like when did you get diagnosed?
1994.
28 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And you're 70. 74, so you were like right there, around 50 years old when you first
Yeah.
got diagnosed?
Mm-hmm.
Any issues with the diabetes? I mean, if I was normally like before this happened, we can't do that. So you got to always bring.
I have peripheral neuropathy, but I can move my toes and fingers fine.
Okay. Are you taking Gabapentin for the neuropathy?
Yes.
Sounds good. And besides that, like any other major issues?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. What about the missus?
She has her legs are swollen. She has lymphedema. It came from a bad knee replacement.
Infection.
Yes.
Okay. And was she taking? Is she taking medication for that?
Yes, she is, but I'm not sure what it is, and she's not here right now.
Oh, she's not there. Oh, okay.
No.
I remember I asked you before she was there, maybe in here. So,
She's just leaving she was going out to the store.
okay. Do you know? So we'll just do what I'll show you what I can do for you, and then if you want to get accurate information, maybe we can talk another time regarding your walk.
Okay. All right.
That sounds good. So, I have an idea of what your health is like. I appreciate you answering the question. You said that you wanted to add on. What exactly are you looking to accomplish, Ray? Because basically, I usually talk to a lot of people every day. Usually enroll about 10 to 12 people every day. There are different reasons why they want to do this. Some people are just kind of applying because they want to make sure that they're not being irresponsible. At the bare minimum, they want to cover, their funeral expenses for their family. And some people want to actually leave some money behind for legacy purposes. So, what is something, what's on your mind? Like, what made you kind of look into this?
Yeah, I want, to leave something for her, but my main thing is just to cover, the funeral costs and things like that.
And your current insurance, like, what do you have? How much do you have with the other company?
I have $3,000 through, I think it's called Lincoln Heritage for final. Yeah. Oh, did it?
That was a long time ago. So, you're in good hands. When did you get that Lincoln Heritage?
I just got that 2 months ago.
Oh, okay. Well, Ray, let me tell you this. Lincoln Heritage is a great company. But the most competitive rates. So I'm assuming you're a fixed income.
Yeah.
And saving money is probably very important.
Yeah.
What are you paying a month for the Lincoln Heritage?
47, I think it is.
47? Okay. So between having enough to cover for burial and then leaving some money behind, where are you at? Where would you like to be?
Well, I've got other life insurance through Colonial Penn and Mutual of Omaha.
Now, the Colonial Penn and the Mutual of Omaha, did you do all that over the phone?
Yes.
Mail? And when did you get the Colonial Penn?
1997.
Okay. You don't have to worry about that one. What about the Omaha?
I think that was 1999.
Okay, those two you've been for a while.
Yeah.
Probably good over there. Between the two of them, how much coverage you have?
About 10,000.
Is that combined or just each?
Combined, yes.
Okay. All right. So I think I can really get you a lot closer to where you want to be, especially since you got Lincoln Heritage just a couple months ago. If I can show you something and more information as far as your price, get you closer to that, do you want to hold on to the Lincoln Heritage, or do you want to replace it?
Depending on, what it would cost, I'd hold on to it, yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is what we're looking at. So basically, you want to make sure that you want to leave something to Rose and you also want to make sure that you have your burial covered. So right now you have about $13,000, which if something happened to you tomorrow, that'll probably, cover your final expenses, right?
Yes.
And then when you say you want to leave something behind for Rose, is that because, is there like a mortgage, or is that like some debt that you need to pay off, or?
Yeah, there's credit card debts and a mortgage and things like that.
Okay. How much do you owe on credit cards?
About 8,000.
Okay. And then what's the monthly payment on the mortgage?
$756.
By the way, I see, since you're in Pennsylvania, actually, what county is that? Know where Lehigh County is? Are you guys close to that? Okay.
I would be all over the state.
Oh.
Before I went there, I was,
Okay.
I put 24 years in there.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I know that, being a fireman can be a pretty dangerous job. So you've been, must be a brave man. First you went into the Army, and then you became a fireman.
I was a deputy chief, so
At some point you were out there in the trenches, right?
yes.
Excellent, nice. Okay, so let me explain to you, what I can potentially offer you. So the main thing is that the program that I'm going to show you, it is by a company called Royal Neighbors of America. They've been around for maybe about 120 years, and the company that is a non-profit organization, and they have an A rating with AM Best. Are you familiar with AM Best?
No.
AM Best is a third-party rating system where they rate the financial strength of insurance companies. Basically, if a company gets an A rating from AM Best, that means that they're financially very strong. That means that they can pay very quickly. So we only work with A-rated companies. So that being said, the other thing that's very important that the Lincoln Heritage policy doesn't have right now is something called a confined care rider and a terminal illness rider. And let me kind of, if you don't mind, I'd like to share a story with you on how that may benefit you. Tickets, not only, but I was able to stay with my mother 3 weeks after he was gone. I have to rush back to work because there was money.
No, that was good.
Yeah, so it really kind of helped me out. Let's get on to the numbers. You have a pen? I'm going to give you some numbers, and then you just tell me which ones you feel make the most sense for you. So just bear with me while I'm doing
Maybe I'll
this.
find a pen. Mine don't write.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to making sure your burial is covered. But like I said, I'm just required to let you know this. So the most highest price is $222 for the $30,000. And I really don't recommend this. It's kind of pricey. And you said that you were concerned about leaving a little bit behind and making sure your burial is covered. But like I said, I'm just required to let you know this. And then we have 20K, which is $149. And then finally 10K is $77.05. And that's the lowest program that people, they usually get that because if they're on a tight budget. It's built for people that are on a fixed income or sometimes maybe unemployment. That's because they know that, it's affordable for everybody. It works out to be about maybe I think it's $15, $16 a week. so they know everybody can afford it. And that way, at least people are not being irresponsible and making anybody else cover their expenses. So, and keep in mind, these programs, if you wanted to, you would only have one of these. You would have your Colonial Penn, your Mutual of Omaha. It wouldn't make any sense to keep your Lincoln Heritage. You could if you wanted to, but more than likely, since these are better priced, you probably just want to keep one of these and replace the Lincoln Heritage. So out of those three, like, which check would you want Rose to get, the 10,000 or the 20,000?
The 10,000.
10,000 makes sense?
Yeah, the 20,000 would be nice, but I couldn't afford it.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is, Ray, that I've been doing this for a long time, and I always strive to be your agent for life. You get a lot of stuff from us through the mail, a lot of stuff that'll give you a lot of education on different subjects that are financial subjects. So I'm not going anywhere. And at any time in the future, if you ever want to upgrade or say, hey, you know what, I want to add more, all you got to do is call me, and I'll be able to get you more coverage. So the other question I have is, are you going to leave the Lincoln Heritage, or are you going to add this onto it, or are you going to replace it?
I'm going to talk to her when she comes back, and we'll see what we're going to do.
All right, sounds good. So the best thing for us to do is at least see if we can get you approved for this program. So I just need to ask you a few questions, submit an app, and then let us know within a few minutes if you got approved or not. And your wife and you can actually get the paperwork together and look at it and figure out what you want to do, so you can make whatever changes you want.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Let me tell you a quick story how my luck goes.
Okay.
Last Friday night, her and I were sitting on the couch watching TV.
Okay.
And all of a sudden she screamed and said, he's going to hit the car. My car is in my driveway parked. A guy come up the street in a pickup truck, ran into my car, snatched the back of the car in, pushed the car into my front porch, and knocked a post that holds the roof up, knocked it down. That was $4,700 worth of damage, and I haven't even got the estimate on the car yet. So that's how my luck rolls.
Wow. Well, if I had, my luck is not that great either, but that's never happened to me before. But you know what did happen to me recently? I was actually driving on my way home, and I'm like, it was actually a Friday, and I was pretty much looking forward to having Saturday and Sunday off, and some lady ran a stop sign and literally she didn't total my car, but she leveled my car, and my car spun around. Now I'm okay, but I just kept thinking, what if this lady was going a little bit faster, and maybe I wouldn't be here today. So
yeah.
It's just you never know. That guy that hit your car. If you would have been going a little faster, maybe it could have been worse. So you always got to be thankful for at least you're still alive. You didn't go through your front window or something.
What? He was within 6 inches of going through the front of the house.
Wow. So you're really lucky then.
Yeah.
Ray, do you have a middle initial? And are you going to only have one beneficiary, or just
yeah, Rose will be the beneficiary.
Same last? Do you have a primary doctor that you see?
It'll be
I know. Okay. Were you born in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send you a link of the website for our neighbors. Alright, I just sent that over to you. And I have to just document your Colonial and Mutual of Omaha. Can I just say that it's like 5,000 each, or do you want to give me a breakdown?
Yeah, that'll be good.
And your wife, let me see, did I ask her for her date of birth? What's her date of birth? Okay. Did I ask you your height and weight? You're tall, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Social? All right. And Ray, what day do you generally make your payments?
The fourth Wednesday of the month.
All right. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me see. Fourth Wednesday. That's next week. What we can actually do is, is it the 16th? I can actually push this out until the fourth Wednesday of March, just so that way you get all your paperwork. Bank, right? Not a credit union. And the account number? Okay, I have 730. All right. So, what we're gonna do is,
All right, guys, that was the whole call. What I want you to notice is how smooth the entire call was. He didn't give me a problem with the social security number. He didn't give me a problem with the bank account information, and we submitted it to Royal Neighbors. He got approved. One of the reasons why it was so smooth is because of the type of leads that we're running. I'm running a special campaign. We get literally like, I can have, if you're one of my agents, I can have you getting anywhere from 30 to 50 leads a day at an extremely low cost. This is an exclusive with our agency. So, if you want to know more about that, my contact information is in the description. But, this is basically a telesales call. Every time I get a chance, I'm gonna try to upload more so you guys can get an idea and see how easy it is. It's really not that difficult, guys. You just need a few tweaks, and I can help you make a lot of money doing telesales. So once again, thank you for watching. And if you like the video, share it, subscribe, and obviously like the video. Thanks, guys.